Welcome to Cat and Mouse Astrology. I'm Micki, and this is the full moon at 11 degrees of Capricorn. Cat's away this holiday weekend, so we're just going to talk a little bit briefly about this cool full moon. It is a cool full moon. It is a Capricorn full moon, and it's conjunct Mercury. The sun's conjunct Mercury, and the full moon is in Capricorn. So we have a Sun Mercury combination in Cancer, home loving, protective Cancer. And we have in the area of those things that may be more governmental or colder or more ambitious, is where our full moon is. So we have an interesting combination because Jupiter's trine the moon and sextile the sun, making this whole moon bigger and better. This is an opportunity, this moon. So this particular moon in Capricorn offers perhaps an opportunity for needed communication. That's where the sun is conjunct Mercury in home-loving, protective Cancer. So let's take a look a little deeper here. A question you might ask yourself: what change is needed to benefit your relationships? Because full moon is a time of emotions, and Venus is the planet of relationship. And here we are at 11 degrees, and that's somewhere in your chart. This is in Capricorn, 11 degrees of Capricorn. The opposite is in Cancer, and you have Capricorn and you have Cancer somewhere in your chart. So this is going to have an impact on you someplace. It's a good idea to take a look at where those two signs are for you now, because this impacts us for some time to come. And that's because Venus is about to go retrograde. So right now we have this moon opposite the sun, as usual with the full moon, conjunct Mercury, talking about something. So a light is shining on a sudden beneficial change. There's Uranus square Venus. And there's a feeling or a need, that's our moon, for some me time. There's Sun in Cancer. This is aided by this happy Jupiter energy. So hopefully you're going to get yourself some me time over the next couple of weeks between now and the new moon. That's coming. And let's take a look at what's going on with Venus. I'm going to scoot on down and I'll come back here. Venus is in Leo. Venus is square Uranus. It's also conjunct Mars. So Venus is right now about as close as it's going to come, as she's going to come to Mars until February of 2024. So Venus has been chasing Mars. She's been like hanging out together with Mars and Leo since the 6th of June. But she's not actually going to ever catch up completely with Mars. They're about 3 degrees apart on this full moon in Capricorn. So Venus, the goddess of love, and Mars, the god of sex, have been slow dancing together since June 6th, adding energy to whatever we desire. On July 11th, Mars will wave goodbye, but it's really just so long as they will reunite exactly in Aquarius in 8 short months. So let me scoot back up here again. We'll talk some more about the Venus dance. We have this full moon in Capricorn, which is really quite lovely. And you can see here the moon opposite the sun and Mercury. And sun and Mercury is sextile. Mercury's kind of off the sextile. It's at 14 degrees, but the sun is definitely sextile. A broadening, beneficial Jupiter. And the moon is trine this beautiful Jupiter. So we've got a really nice mix going on here with this full moon culminating something big and something you're probably already talking about. Did something just happen that was big? You're talking about it, and it was maybe some big positive thing. And there's a change coming. Here we have this square between Uranus and Venus. Venus is trying to conjunct Mars, 3 degrees apart. That's still an energetic combination here. So Mars is adding energy to Venus and her desire for a change. So there's a change coming for a lot of folks, but that change may not actually culminate until Venus and Mars actually conjunct in April of, or sorry, in I didn't write that down, in February of 2024. They're going to get together here in Aquarius at 6 degrees. And it's also a configuration with Jupiter still here in Taurus in all that time, because Jupiter is going to go retrograde. So we're going to still have Jupiter there in Taurus, and it'll be in square with this combination and opposite the moon. So this will be an interesting culminating time for those things that you're going to be working on now and over the next few months, as Venus slows to a stop at the end of July, and moves backwards in Leo and then moves forward again. So she'll be back here again in this area, but Mars will have moved on. So when she comes back here to this area, Mars won't be there, and it will be a new configuration. So what are you going to go back over? What are some things that you are looking to change, beautify in your life? And where is Leo in your chart? Those are some questions to ask yourself, because there's a change coming. We see a change coming, and it could be a very beneficial change that's being foretold by this particular full moon in Capricorn. Hope you have a great full moon, and come and visit us again on the next moon, the new moon, and we'll see you then. Bye.